Hello everyone, welcome to A Blair on the Air. This is an informative video series that we're doing to kind of bring everyone up to speed on who we are and what we do here at A Blair Enterprises. I'm going to be your host, Zac Carman, and I'm joined today by our Director of Local Operations, Alisha Briggs.
Hey there.
Welcome, Alisha.
Thank you.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about A Blair? We've been in business this is our 35th year, and we've grown and changed a lot over that time.
No kidding. So Tom Robertson, our president, started this business coming from the air freight world. So
Okay.
he was moving stuff in airplanes and found it to work a lot better if he were to use trucks. So I think that started with auto contracts about 35 years ago, going to Michigan and Texas and so on.
Gotcha.
And that all evolved into, going from East Coast to West Coast, and anywhere in between, really. So that's how Nationwide Expedite goes for A Blair.
Gotcha. And when you say nationwide expedite, that's basically just fast track shipping from one place to another?
Exactly. If you're desperately in need for, parts or pieces, or you have a machine that's about to go down or has just gone down and you need something the opposite side of the country, you can call A Blair and
Anywhere
get it
in
there.
the contiguous United States.
That's right.
That sounds great. But as I said, you're the director of the local
Yeah.
operations here. So what is that? How is that different from our nationwide operations?
Well, in the last year or so, we've expanded our service offerings. Usually, or over the last 35 years, we've serviced everyone, but we haven't focused on Louisville's businesses, and that's why we're here.
Gotcha.
I've been reaching out to companies within Louisville that may need our assistance. Their equipment goes down, or sometimes their lines go down
Right.
too. So we thought it would be beneficial to offer what we've cultivated over 35 years to the place we love.
Yeah. So normally people, when they think about shipping things like locally or even abroad, they usually think like FedEx or UPS, but we can actually offer them something a little better than they can, right?
I agree with that. So a lot of times people turn to FedEx and UPS because it's easy. They know who to call, what to call, but when their package isn't there, then who do they call? Then what do they do? So with A Blair, we offer, all the great things that UPS and FedEx do as well. Tracking,
Sure.
and actually with us, you can track your shipment from every 5 minutes. It'll come straight to your inbox every hour. As soon as it's delivered, you get an email saying this is who signed at what time, so on and so forth.
Pretty great.
So.
And what advantages does A Blair have to offer over maybe some other local courier companies?
That's my favorite question to answer. So courier is typically known as a guy or a girl that shows up in a car or on a bike or a motorcycle, just really small, short runs around town.
Sure.
So A Blair is using a non-standard vehicle for courier work. We have Sprinter vans, which can hold about 3 or 4 skids. And then we run within about a 250-mile radius. So if
Gotcha.
it's going to Indianapolis or Nashville or Cincinnati, we can do that. So we offer a fleet of 26-foot straight trucks with lift gates.
Oh, wow.
And those are hard to come by sometimes. You have to schedule in advance. So.
Yeah, it's nice to know that factories here in Louisville can use a Louisville-based company to move their stuff and not have to rely on nationwide chains to keep their money in the community.
Yeah.
That covers our local division pretty well, kind of what we do. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank
It's
you.
been
I
great having
appreciate
you.
it.